back everyone to Disco Elysium. You're here with Randall Lefevre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven. Okay, I'm just gonna go pay Gart for a room for the evening, because it's entirely possible on day 2, and only day 2, to not have enough money to afford a room, and just you're fucked. You can't continue the game because time stops at 2 p.m. So, suffer, I guess. Or did I already pay for it earlier?
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight. Yep, 20 real. Sweet. How could anyone forget, asshole? Thanks, Half-Light. Okay. So that's taken care of. I've only got 8 real left. But, you know, that's enough to buy some cool stuff. And I could sell some of these postcards if I wanted to. I don't think there's any more bottles, any more tar lying around. I don't know how to spell I don't know how to pronounce T-A-R-E. Come on. So, the lady driver, huh? Wait, why did I go all the way around here? I should talk to this guy. See if he knows anything about the lady driver. Bang. Yo, man, what's going on?
Make way for the master poet.
Heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I haven't seen her around. Do you know who this lady driver is? Shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. I don't want to talk about that. I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with this drug business. Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. Alright, all I can say is she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker, and I don't know where she is. I asked you who's conducting the drug trade, and you said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do? Man, I told you I was hoping it's not her, that she wouldn't be mixed up in it. He still is hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part. He's not trying to trick you. It's true. We would have cut a lie, but a kind heart is a tricky thing. So who is this person? What's her name? Thank God I don't know. People call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret from me, Tuna, and now I see why. Who is she to you? Friend? An acquaintance? I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to write out to the law, okay? Well, what does she look like? A youngish woman, gruff, but in a cool way. With colored hair? Blue and violet dyed. It was violet when she got here, blue before she went. Then she may have dyed it again. When did she leave? Damn, I don't want... Please, just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person, I know that much. We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation. That's how it always is with you, isn't it? It's all part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive. I can't have that on my conscience, man. It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only. I don't believe you. You said she's troubled. What do you mean? She's got the darkness in her, man. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over and you're looking for a way out. She shared this with you? Yes, which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I was told everyone's afraid of her, and you're not? I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked, and she told me, too, she had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like, I'm afraid for her. Does this violent life include drug trafficking? Well, it looks like it did now, but we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. Hold on, her mind? The way it worked, the trouble it was giving her, the pain it was causing her. When she left, did she leave her lorry behind? Fuck, man, go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more happy to rat her out. He's right. There are other options. The race man, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you guys to be pals. Now is not a time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son. Fine. I'll drop it. I'll find another way. Thank you, friend. Breakthrough. Apricot-scented chewing gum. August 2nd. Early, late summer. You're getting off the streetcar in Le Jardin, east of the river. Her father and mother are middle class. The nylon of her little jacket rustles next to you. In the dark, like autumn leaves, her heels click on the pavement. You're walking up to the gate in front of her parents' house. She takes out her chewing gum and you kiss her. A feeling like electricity flows through your whole body. Immediately you know you've entered a completely different world. +2 perception. Betrayal lingers everywhere. That's why I wanted the apricot scented chewing gum so that I could try to find what was in the hanged man's mouth. But I guess as it turns out, the roll is so hard to execute, it probably wouldn't have helped me anyway. But hey, +2 perception is +2 perception. Well, she's not a lady. Well, she's not young. But maybe the pale driver has some information. The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands and there's a warm smile on her face. The photo of an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your grandma? Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead. No, this one is a monster in disguise. Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask you a couple questions. Snap your fingers in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers
Where
twice.
am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality. The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast. I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in the traffic jam. In the 50s.
She adds with contempt. What's so bad about the
The
50s?
men have small jaws, and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
When else would you be?
Back in Mefke, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and coffees are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boydero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you come along, that is.
Who's Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber frame. A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide-brimmed hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw is the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of the cinema whenever he came on the screen, and schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
She leans back, savoring the world she's conjured. So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young?
Someone was.
She nods at her. She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear. Sorry to have. Someone? Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
Fair enough.
They are beautiful. That is all that matters, beautiful and true. And they will win. They are coming for this, you know. All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away like a tidal wave approaching. I guess it's always a day behind. What's that? Is that the sound of paper ripping? Do I hear the Langoliers? Oh, sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, low man. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your measure.
While you people were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Mefke, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Meske is a massive confederation on the Isola of Mundi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petro-state, a constitutional monarchy, and as of recently an outcast due to its tilt to the far right. Right, I got some questions for you, like police questions.
Why not, Herife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her shoes. Maybe she was at the hanging. Could I see the soles of your shoes, please? Now, what do you want with an old woman's boots, Jefe? It's for important police business, man. Please, help me out here. It's important. Please? I think you should let me go back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You know Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please. She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The soles made of leather. The other one, please? Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now that was a real man. There is no aberration in the pattern that you can see. She puts her foot down. Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence Franco Negro, which happened 500 years ago. Wait, what do you mean it was the coronation of Franco Negro? It was, and then it was no more, and I was no longer holding my father's hand. He was no longer descending the stairs at Royale. The crowd had gone silent. Perhaps it was another Zerife who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember. As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines. She's not odd, soul. These are not the boots that made those prints. He takes a quick note. Could have told you that from just looking at them. Her size is 37. The feet of a little girl. Would they fit well on the pedals? Are you the lady driver? Did you just call me a lady, Jerefe? I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here. I'm not that either, Jerefe. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that, not on the long haul. So you're not the driver everyone's terrified of. I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me. Yeah, it's not her. Believe me. I got your drama. Why are you scary to the people who used to know you? Because they can no longer recognize the person I was. Who's the female driver I was told of? How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other commoneurs, sniffing around when I've got my movies to go to? That's all I need to know. What are you hauling? Diamonds? Really? Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was? What are you really hauling? Whatever stupid thing they put on the lorry, I imagine. So you don't know what you're hauling? I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean. She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason. Wait, you get high off of driving your lorry? Oh, it's so much more than high. Where I go, it's low. I go to the bottom. Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark, a sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later. I guess that makes sense, minding your own business. Of course it does. What did you expect? I still don't understand this whole Boyadero Gabriel Benguero thing. Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen on the Western Plain. A Boyadero, Boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesque. People like Mañana at the gates have turned it into an ideology of sorts. Oh, what's that? It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plains. And I'm guessing that doesn't happen? Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and beloved are walking along the River Magritte, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down. In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes. I think I see where this is going. So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body into the Magritte. Then he rides off because the Western Plains is calling to him. That's not where I thought this was going. You have to understand, a true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by a man or a woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero. What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream? Before I came, you seemed as if you were away. She's just distracted, old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things. You hear that, lawman? I don't think your partner likes you, spending too much time with me. Wait, why is that, Lieutenant? Nothing? I just don't think she's connected to anything. He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here, something unconnected to the case, but connected to this woman turning out like that. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Pale Driver. Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesque. Alright, let's see if we can take the race man for a ride. Ooh, scabs are out in force. Alright, so I've got a skill point banked. I'm gonna need it. Just trust me, I know what I need for this test. And I think I only get one shot at it, so I better not fuck this up. There we go. The itchy pants will assist me. Funnily enough, the itchy pants will assist me. There we go. The Ultra Series gloves. And do I have anything else that's decreasing half-light? I don't, so that's good. And then I've got Col de Mamadaqua, which has 4.8 hours left to go. Damn, son. The Bow Collector. If I recall correctly, the Bow Collector gives a pretty powerful bonus once it's researched. But I don't remember what it was. And then, of course, the White Morning. Little guy keeps getting further and further away. Now, what I'm really looking for is... Oh, where is it? Detective Cousteau. Oh, no, I missed out on Boyadero. I'm looking for... Oh, I definitely got to get Homosexual Underground. There's one more door. Wasteland of Reality. That's the idea I'm looking for. But let's worry about that later. So what's my half-light right now? 7. Damn, son. Hey, racist asshole.
Looking for something, Hunt? Huh? Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Where's the lady driver? I don't know what you're talking about. First, you knew Sai Lang didn't do it. He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lawyer man's job. You should be thankful for the tip. Why are you smirking if you didn't give me the runaround? Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything. So who does? You? No. He means La Puta Madre. A legendary and not in a good way crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West. For a moment, the lorry man is silent and then he spits in the pavement. Yeah. Him. Cross your arms and nod. Then I presume you're familiar with his peons? Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions. Not just the unions. He has peons everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peons. Would do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts. The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this. Say nothing. You're not peons. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were. No, of course we're not peons. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peon's job to find out who that is. He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching. It's not a hard job. I won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief. His eyes dart between you and the lieutenant. I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild. You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did this shitty little guild protect him? Now, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you... He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends. I get a +2 from Kim's bluff, a +1 because he saw me snooping in his cabin, but I get a -1 because I told him to go fuck himself. Still, the odds are pretty good. Let's give her a go. Ass! Why don't you and me just step outside for a little talk? What? What do you think we're doing right now, Runt? We're outside. Damn it, I meant, do you want to find someplace private to... No, shit. This kind of homo thing? No, of course not. Just tell me what you know. Make me Runt. Let's just go ask Tommy, alright? We're wasting our time. No! I won't betray my poetry buddy.
Looking for something, Hunt? Huh? Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
Men like this only respect 2 things. Strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume. Show me your lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it? Fuck you. I told you I'm not gonna... There. His voice grows smaller. As yours. I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kipped. You're gonna be bleeding, kipped dick. You hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on the police radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off. Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up. I don't fucking know who she is. When did she go away? I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't seen her for days. Where exactly is her lorry? Past the monument down there. The green tempo. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay? A small tempo by the green monument. Let's get into that lorry. Looks like you got his adrenaline up, too. Got a smoke? No. Alright, well that's a skill point I had to spend. Still, now my half-light can get absurdly huge. Still, let me get these godforsaken pants off. There we go. Oh no, gotta go for the disco pants. It matches the jacket too well. And we'll investigate our lorry next time on Disco Elysium. Good night, everyone.